Hey everybody, welcome back to Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we learned about a graveyard monster and a creepy monster of Skyloft that is actually true, that we found Kukiel hiding out here with Batro. I'm guessing it maybe has like some kind of a French connotation. I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know. But we're gonna pronounce it Batro or Batrox. I have no idea. But, anyway, this guy so desperately wants to be friends with the people of Skyloft and wants to be human, and I don't even know how he's a demon in the first place, but he wants us to go and collect some gratitude crystals for him, which can turn him back into a human. Gratitude crystals can be found when we help out people, so which means we'll be doing a lot of side questing stuff going on here. But there's 10 right now that we could just go and pick up available around Skyloft only at night. So it has to be nighttime when you do this. Oh look, I never identified this enemy. Let's identify it really quickly, just for the fun of it. This is a green choo-choo. These creatures prefer exceptionally damp environments. They will encompass and digest anything they can absorb into their gelatinous bodies. As they have no gingers, they are believed to increase their population by dividing themselves into smaller sized choo-choos. I never realized that. Yeah, we've already dealt with these enemies before. They're called choo-choos. They're staples in Zelda games. Anyway, what we want to do is go around, because like I said, there are 10 gratitude crystals that are just laying around for us that we don't have to go and pick up. Like, we don't have to go and help anybody doing these things. Does that make sense? We don't have to do any side questing or help people to actually get gratitude crystals, which is how Batro said that we could get them. Totally forgot what I was going to say there for a second. Oh, gratitude crystals are basically the equivalent of, like, if compared to like Ocarina of Time, collecting gold Skulltulas. So that's what we'll be doing, and there are great rewards for doing this. And I'm going to be showing 10 of them right now. The first you can pick up right here. This is one that you can pick up right here in this pumpkin patch on Skyloft. And then they'll show up right here, and we'll collect one. Now I'm going to go around Skyloft really quickly and show you where we can pick up the rest of these 10, well, 9. This seems really dysfunctional, whatever I'm saying here, but we're going to go do this. So let's go. Another gratitude crystal that you can pick up is over here at the base of the light tower, where we first had our encounter with Groose and his gang. Another one is in here, and this house is Oriel and Pero's house, which is just south of the bazaar, that we can pick up another gratitude crystal. South of Oriel and Pero's house is if you come down here, next to this area, which nobody really would suspect. Oh, hey, Brimlet, just jumped off the ledge. Is come down here, near these vines, and you can pick up your 4th gratitude crystal. If you come into the sparing hall and use your beetle to glide up here, there's a gratitude crystal that you can pick up, if I can get to it, right there. In the Night Academy on the 2nd floor, right here, you can't miss this one, is this gratitude crystal. In Link's room, right here, on top of his table, is another gratitude crystal. Just south of this staircase that leads up to the Night Academy, going over here underneath this bridge, is another gratitude crystal. Now this isn't a gratitude crystal, but while you're in the waterfall, on your way to another gratitude crystal, 2 more in fact, you can pick up this starry firefly using your bug net. Going into the waterfall cave and exiting out to where we first found our Crimson Loft Wing, you can find this gratitude crystal. And then our final and last gratitude crystal that we could pick up and deal with as of this moment is if you head all the way down to the exact location of where we found our Crimson Loftwing, is Gratitude Crystal number 10. So there you have it, 10 Gratitude Crystals. So now, let's go back and show these to Betro to get our reward. Now something that I forgot to show off on our first run of the Waterfall Cave is if you head down here, near the very front entrance of the Waterfall Cave, there's this small little treasure chest for us right here that you can pick up. If I can get to it and open it up. Open. It's nothing important, but there we go. Just a red rupee, if you needed one, or wanted one, or picked it up on your first run of the Waterfall Cave. Really quickly, one last thing before going over to show our Gratitude Crystals to Betro. Let's just talk to Kukiel's mom and say that she is perfectly fine, so don't worry about her. Okay, did it. Bye! And finally, with 10 Gratitude Crystals in hand, and a couple other things that I decided to show, I try to show those in a decent order that I would normally pick them up in. Hopefully it wasn't too out of order. But anyway, let's talk to him. And with 5 Gratitude Crystals, we're going to get this wallet, which lets us hold 500 rupees. Perfect. Anyway, he's going to mention that he wants, obviously, more Gratitude Crystals. But if you picked up all 10, you will get another reward, and this reward is a much better reward than holding more rupees. You get a piece of heart. So, now we've got 1/4 of another heart container, our 9th one to be exact. Anyway, he still says he's gonna need some more. So talk to him one more time and see how many more he actually needs. 30. So we won't be able to come back here for a little while, but I'm gonna try and show all the. Not I'm going to try and show. I'm gonna show all of the side quests that we could do to help people with. So there's one more thing that I want to do when we're here in Skyloft before we head off to the Eldin region in hopes to find Zelda there. And to do this, we're going to need to make it daytime, because we are going to need to fly. Oh, Link, Kukiel is safely back home, and it's all because of you. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I can finally smile and laugh again. Thank you so much. And speaking to Kukiel, her mother, after, like, in the morning, letting her know that she's all safe, you get 5 Gratitude Crystals from her. So now we've got 15. That's not the thing that I wanted to show, though. I didn't realize that happened. But let's go out back into Skyloft really quickly. It took a little bit longer than I expected going back into Skyloft. Now, if we head back over here into this area, I believe we'll find... Yep, this is what I was looking for. I wonder where she's gone. Let's talk to this guy, since apparently there was a cutscene that happened here. Oh, I'm so worried. So worried. What's wrong? Link, you really want to hear all about my troubles? That's kind of you. So you see, a short while ago my little sister went out for a quick flight, but she hasn't come home yet. It was getting late for her to still be out, so I went looking for her everywhere, but I couldn't find her. I just hope nothing has happened. I'm worried sick thinking about it. Link, would you mind helping me look for her? She said she was curious about that colorful island that appeared recently, so I suspect she's somewhere in the southwestern sky. Counting on you, Link. Anyway, he said something about someone going off to a colorful island. Let's zoom out a little bit. Actually, can't zoom out. We have to fly. Then we can zoom out and look at our map really quickly. So, let's pull up our map and see where we're supposed to go. So you'll notice that there is a colorful island right here. Now, I don't believe we want to head there. I believe we want to head to one of these two islands, so I'm just going to put a beacon down right about there, so we can make our way over there to one of those two islands. So let's fly on over there and see what is going on, and see if we could find this person that he's looking for. Nothing yet, so let's just keep going. There's our beacon that we placed down, so let's see if she's over here. If we go down over here, I believe this is where we want to go, and just dive right here. Yep, this is it. This is where we wanted to go. Let's talk to this girl. Well, if it isn't Link, I'm so glad you're here. My bird got injured while I was on a quick flight, and now he can't fly. I somehow managed to make a crash landing here, but now he can't get home. I can't go home until my bird's better. I need medicine to get him healthy. Of course, it can't be medicine. It has to be bird medicine. Hey, Link, I really need your help. Will you go get some bird medicine for me? Okay. Thank you, you're a real lifesaver. My older brother has some bird medicine. Just go find him and he'll give you what I need. I bet he's probably pacing around the plaza in Skyloft waiting for me to come home and being worried out of his mind. Yes, he is. Yes. Huh? Really? You already spoke to him? Well, that makes things easier. I'll be waiting for you here with my bird. Hurry back, or else are you gonna go? So, you need some medicine for your bird. So, let's go back to her brother and see if he can give us that medicine that we need. So, let's fly back to Skyloft now. Back here in the plaza, let's talk to Pero and see if he has that medicine for his sister. That's terrible. In that case, take her this as quick as you can. These are mushroom spores. They will heal the bird's injury. And we get the mushroom spores in our third empty bottle. So, that's perfect. And then he says we can keep the empty bottle afterwards, so that's perfect. And that's also why you wanted to have, these extra spaces, or you could just empty out your inventory. And look at that, we already have our third empty bottle of the game. Anyway, let's go back over and fly to Oriel and give her this medicine. Anyway, I moved my beacon over here to this area, and now let's go right here, and I moved my beacon like I said. Let's talk to Oriel and give her the medicine.
Wow!
Oh, mushroom spores, what a relief. You brought this medicine? Yeah, here you go. Thank you, now I can heal my bird's injury. Now my poor bird should be healthy again in no time. I was beginning to think we were doomed. You saved my life and my birds. We both owe you a big thanks. And there we go, we get 5 gratitude crystals, and this is an example of the side quests we'll be doing to get these gratitude crystals, to collect them all. That brings our total up to 20. And there we go. Good as new. So let's head back over there. And I don't believe we actually have to talk to her brother, but I'm just going to talk to him anyway, just to see if there's anything else we need to do, or if he'll give us gratitude crystals, because I can't remember if he does, and I don't know which way I'm flying. There we go. Let's talk to Pero and tell him that everything is perfectly fine with Oriel and her bird. And what do you know? He does give us gratitude crystals, bringing our gratitude crystal count up to 25, which means we only need 5 more gratitude crystals so we can go and collect our next prize, or our reward. That's the word I'm looking for. So we can collect our next reward from Batro. So that's everything that we could do here at Skyloft for now. So you should pick up this shield. I do recommend it. I'm actually going to go really quickly fill this empty bottle up with a heart potion, and then in the next episode of Skyward Sword, we're going to head off over into that red pillar over there and head down to Eldin and find Zelda. So in the next Legend of Zelda, we're going to go and do that. See you then.